Hey there, Coach Lois here. I got inspired today by another email that I received from someone else who was talking about writer's block. So I'm doing a really quick and short video entitled Say Goodbye to Writer's Block. If you're like me a year ago when the pandemic hit, I was not an email person. I didn't understand it. I thought all emails were spam. And I really had to pivot quickly and shift that mindset. So I really just want to do a quick and short training on what I teach people when it comes to writing profitable, money-making, engaging emails. In fact, they don't even have to be specifically money-making. You just want to keep people engaged. How do you stay visible, credible in this new normal when Facebook, LinkedIn, the algorithms are changing all the time, the rules are changing all the time? So I want to share with you what I teach in a lot of my classes on how to write engaging emails. And the cool thing is the formula that I'm going to teach you really lightning fast here is something that you can use also inside of social media posts, anything on your wall, on LinkedIn, on Facebook. In fact, I could even say it could help you write a curriculum for Clubhouse if you're doing the Clubhouse thing. So I'm going to share my screen and share with you a slide and a formula that I use to write my initial welcome campaign for my email nurture series, welcoming people in. But I also use it for engaging posts within Facebook and, of course, on LinkedIn. Because let's face it, guys, a lot of people email, Facebook, LinkedIn posts, it can become like the railroad tracks. When you live by the railroad tracks, I grew up by the railroad as a kid. After a while, you just don't hear or see the train. It's just kind of goes in one ear, out the other. You don't want that to happen. So you want to be able to create profitable, engaging messaging, and of course, not ever have to have or suffer from that disease called writer's block. So here we go. So this is what I do with the lead generation when I talk to someone and I want to bring them inside and engage them inside of my email campaign. The first email is always with the letter E in mind, education. I want to educate people when they come into my email list. I also educate you guys here inside of my Facebook community, podcast, and YouTube channel. Education is welcome. It's giving value, giving value, giving value. So in that first email, you want, and I'm going to give you some examples. I'm going to show you my welcome campaign. But you're basically just saying, rolling out the red carpet, saying, hey, here I am. This is what I'm all about. This is what you're going to receive. You can also use that as educational posts on Facebook and LinkedIn as giving value. What can you educate people on? Don't overthink it. What is it something that you could talk about all day long? Focus on one thing even, and you could probably have a paragraph or two. Emails don't have to be long. Posts don't have to be long. It'll do really, really well. Then the I, let me actually go to the next slide really quickly. Oops, that's not actually what I want to do. So you want to get them into your email campaign and you want to have them follow up with you, which is fantastic. And you want to follow up with them with value. So E is for educate. You're welcoming them. Then the second E can also be an educate or an engagement email. You might have a survey. You might have a did you know fun fact email or post. You can also have just an engaging question. Like one of my favorite ones is, what is your biggest challenge with time management? Or what is your favorite way to generate leads? Even most recently, just for fun, I did a fun post about, hey, what was the scariest movie you watched as a kid that traumatized you? And I still have people posting and commenting on that. And there's been almost a week old and there's probably over 300 comments on there. So educate or engage, that's what the E is. Oftentimes in email, you can do a survey. You can ask questions. People love to talk about themselves and give data, feedback, take a poll. Any of those kinds of things would be engage. The I is for inspiration, creating intrigue, imagination, helping them with their imagination, helping other people dream. Be interesting also in these because you want to be able to capture their attention. So inspire, intrigue, tickle their imagination, interest. So that's the first I in EIEIO. Then, of course, the second I is also invite. You can invite them to a webinar, invite them to a sales call, invite them to a networking event that you might be doing. And then the O for EIEIO is an offer of some kind. Usually it's a lower ticket offer. It can be a lower ticket course that you have. It could be a special deal with a promo code. It could be all sorts of things. The cool thing is, once you get through the EIEIO the first time in your email nurture series, you can actually just rinse and repeat. And if you were really feeling like inspired, you could create a bunch of emails all at once under each category, the E, the I, the O, and bank them, schedule them, and you could be done for 6 weeks, even 6 months if you are really, really good. And if you don't want to write all of these things yourself, guess what? You can absolutely have someone else do it for you. Go through Fiverr.com. You can find that on my resources page and have a very, very affordable, less than $100 option for you. So just always remember, you're going to have to follow up anywhere from 5 to 12 times. 80% of the sales happen on those contacts. So that's why you want to be able to have those 5 emails. So really quickly, I'm going to actually share with you my nurture series. So let me show you my slides on this so you get a more tangible example. And if you stay till the end, you're going to get a coupon code. You can actually purchase these for super, super, super cheap. I made it super affordable. So here's the image of my 5 done for you emails that you can use today, plus 2 bonus emails. You'll see here, this is the welcome email. This is immediately after they opt in to my landing page. Not training on landing pages today, but I do train on that. That's the educational welcome. So, hi, my name is Coach Lois. I'm excited that you're here. Here's what's coming your way over the next few weeks. Then I share with them, and I also share with them I won't be spamming them and all sorts of things. I'm not going to sell their information, and I give them education on how to find me so if they're not in spam. And then, of course, I actually do give them a gift. As part of this opt-in page, I offered a 4 Secrets to Selling Success option for them. So now they're actually getting it delivered to them. And then the second email is the I. This is considered, this is a bonus to the follow-up to just make sure they got the first email. Hey, did you get it? So this is sent 6 hours after I send the original one. And also make sure they got the free gift because oftentimes they may have missed the first email. Now the second email. This is considered the inspirational story. I send it 2 days later. And this helps me share how I help people, but it also inspires them. So I gave a testimonial about a client, and I actually did an interview with the client so they can click on that interview. Third one is engage, could also be entertain. In this case, I have a funny video or a story that I'm choosing to engage with them. So I do that and actually also put in this one an engaging survey, asking them what they would like to see in more of my email as well as on my podcast. Then I invite them. I'm going to invite them to attend a training so that they can be able to see what I have to do and how I help in teaching. And then, of course, the offer This is the final email, the O, and this is where I'm telling them, hey, here's a 3-part training series. Normally it's $37, but you can get it for $27 if you use this promo code. And then, of course, I have another email as a gift to you just to have another example inside of that series. So again, you don't have to have writer's block. If you follow the EIEIO marketing philosophy for both email and social media, life can be so, so good. And as for being here, whether you're watching this live or down the road, if you go to loiscovey.com/resources, you're going to find I have my 5.2, I call them 5.2, done for you emails. So I'll share that with you right now. If you go to loiscovey.com/resources, it's right here. Get the 5 done for you email templates. And the really cool thing is if you click on that, dun, 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 normally it's $97, but if you type in the promo code special and hit the apply, I've already done that, it's only $48.50. So those are my done for you email campaigns that you can keep, edit, and be able to have for the rest of your life. So again, if you go to loiscovey.com/resources, you can use that promo code, all caps, special, and get 50% off. And then I do have a masterclass coming up on May 19th. Save the date. That is my List Build to Freedom masterclass. So you'll be able to get more training, more ideas. We're going to roll up our sleeves, and I'm going to actually take you for free in a 2-hour class, take you through the process of writing some of your own EIEIO emails, because as you know, as I teach, very passionate about this, your list is your asset. It's your gold mine. You've heard of the book 3 Feet from Gold or Acres of Diamonds. Relationships are where it's at. And if you give value and you get permission and you get these people on your list, you'll have friends for life and an asset that will keep on giving. You give the deposits, you'll get the withdrawals, both in spiritual energy, fans, a tribe that loves you, referrals, and of course, last but certainly probably not the least, money and income that'll feed you and your family forever. So if you have any questions, comment below. Again, this is Lois Covey with Healthy and Wealthy and Wise, with a bonus inspired episode talking to you about how to say goodbye to writer's block. Have a great day.